Muffet sat on her tuffet.
Mommy, what's a tuffet?
Eating her curds and whey, when along came a spider that sat down beside her and frightened Miss Muffet away.
Yeah, Mommy, one more, please.
Okay, Katie. Humpty Dumpty had a great ball, and all the king's horses and all the king's men. Have you ever wondered about the real-life drama of fairy tale characters?
The relationships?
The fights?
The tragedy?
In this story, Bo Peep has a talk show for all the fairy tale gossip.
The Bo Show by Betty Gerard. Welcome to the Bo Show. I'm Bo Peep, and though I may be little, I got a big personality. But on a more serious note, their search continues for my missing sheep. They are said to be fluffy, adorable, and wagging their tails behind them. In times like these, there is only one thing that can raise my spirit, and that is a sheer exuberance that one can only come from the exploitation of other people's problems. Now let's get started. My first guest is a young mother who says that her ex-boyfriend Raspberry seemed like the perfect guy, but turned out to be the perfect pest. Missy, welcome to the show.
Hey, Bo. Sorry about your sheep, girl. And thanks for the snacks in the green room. String cheese is like my fourth favorite food, yo.
Missy, tell us what happened.
Well, I was sitting on my tuffet.
Your tuffet?
What?
Go on.
Well, along came Raspberry, and we had a connection. We both really like curds and whey. We both like to weave things.
So what went wrong?
He just got all up beside me in my business. His butt would do this weird thing, and then messages would appear in his web. They started out nice, like, I like the way it feels, and I'll hold your hand. But then, things got scary, real scary. They started to say things like, I want to squeeze you until your brain explodes. Things like that. Scary.
So what did you do?
I up and left.
You go, girl.
But then,
Uh-oh.
I had my son Dixie, and he wouldn't give either of us the time of day.
Let's see what Raspberry has to say about that.
My name's Raspberry, and I'm the baddest spider in town. I may be itsy bitsy, but I don't take nothing from nobody. And I don't front. I'm 150% sure I'm not the father. That kid don't look nothing like me. I don't front.
He don't front. Let's bring him out. Raspberry.
Nah, you don't know me. I am not the baby daddy.
Now, Raspberry, you said that you were certain that you were not Dixie's father.
That kid don't look nothing like me.
He has 8 legs.
So?
He has an exoskeleton.
Psh, that don't prove nothing. Besides, Bo, Missy was cheating on me the whole time. I caught her kissing Georgie Porgy.
I hold in my hands the shocking results of the Is This Spider Baby the Offspring of This Spider test.
I ain't the baby daddy.
Now, I would like to point out that these tests
Just read the darn thing.
When it comes to 3-month-old Dixie, Raspberry, you are the father.
Nah, shoot, man, nah. How am I supposed to take care of a freak like that? Ah, shoot.
We all hope Raspberry, Missy, and Dixie are all very happy. You know, every once in a while on the Bo Show, we like to feature someone who has found their spirit in the face of tragedy. In light of my lost sheep, it was the story of Ruth Ann Dumpy that inspired me to remember my spirit. A mother of 17, Ruth Ann lost her husband Humpty in a tragic accident in November of last year. But she has found herself through prayer, mourning, and a monthly subscription to Bo Magazine. Welcome to the show, Ruth Ann.
Hi, Bo. Sorry about your sheep. Your bravery is really inspiring.
Yes it is. So take us back to that day.
Well, I was in the shoe vacuuming the heel when I got a phone call. The man on the line said that he was one of the king's men, which seemed like an oddly vague description at the time. But then,
Go on.
he said that my husband had...
Yeah.
He had...
Yeah.
A fall.
A fall?
A great fall.
What?
A fall from a wall.
still
He's a
don't
giant
see how.
egg, okay?
Oh, I see. And how did you deal with this?
Well, I did a lot of soul searching, and finally, I told myself to wake up. I said, Ruth Ann, even if the man you love more than anything in the entire world is shattered into thousands of tiny pieces without any hopes of being put back together again, you can still put back together the shattered pieces of your life.
Wow, that's really beautiful.
I know.
So what did you do?
I chunked my hair, lost 15 pounds, and started to face the woman I am. A stay-at-shoe mom with 17 egg children and the fading memory of her dead husband.
But how have the children dealt with this trauma?
Well, Bo, you've experienced a great loss.
You bet you're tough that I did.
And with loss comes a lot of anger.
Of course.
And with anger comes cussing and sassiness.
Like?
Like staying out past 8 o'clock.
So what did you do?
Bo, I sent the whole mess of them to Sergeant Willie Winky's all-night boot camp for sassy teenagers who stay out past 8 o'clock.
Let's take a look. When I address you, respond, sir, yes, sir. Do you hear me?
Sir, yes, sir.
My name is Sergeant William Winky, and you disgust me.
Sir, yes, sir.
You kids got to learn some respect. You guys have it so easy.
There's 17 of us, sir. We live in a shoe, sir.
When I was growing up, I had 28 brothers and sisters, and we lived in an earmuff. I'm going to work you harder than you've ever worked before. You're going to do 200 push-ups a day.
But we don't have any arms, sir.
Then we do 300, you over-easy embryo.
I'll be sunny side up tomorrow.
Shut up or I will shut you up. Don't you think for a moment that I will
It's a
betting
hard
on you?
life for us.
Oh, that's
it.
Wow, that was really powerful.
Powerful, my tuffet. That man just cracked open my baby.
Yes, he did. Thank you for being with us, Ruth Ann, and best of luck to you and your family. My next guest is a man who says that his wife's Jill's disgusting eating habits are ruining their marriage. Welcome to the show, Jack Spratt.
Bo, you look great.
Oh, thank you. All this squeezing of our lost sheep has done wonders for my waistline. Plus, I'm on an all-lean diet.
Me too.
So what's the problem?
Well, my wife has a bit of a weight problem, but she's confident about her body. She eats pudding by the quart and doesn't give a tough at how she looks. How's she ever gonna lose any weight with all that self-confidence?
Let's bring her out. Jill! Look at you, You know you're jealous.
Just look at her. She's out of control.
What? I'm big and beautiful.
Well, one out of the two isn't bad.
Jack, you have to realize that beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Well, this beholder says you look like a beached whale because you eat no lean. And it's not just the lean she won't eat, it's anything remotely nutritious.
What?
You won't eat a bowl of cereal.
No.
Grapes,
No.
peas,
No.
celery.
Maybe if it was dipped in pudding.
So what do you typically eat for breakfast?
I don't know, 12 eggs.
12 eggs? You eat a dozen eggs for breakfast every morning?
It don't look like that much when it's scrambled. Now, Jack, you said that this has actually escalated into something even more serious.
If by something serious you mean she tried to murder me?
Jack, take us back to that day.
It was time to fetch some water from the hilltop. So I sent Jill up with the bucket. Only, she didn't know she was fetching water.
What did she think she was going to fetch?
Pudding.
I see. She believes she went up the hill to fetch a pail of pudding.
I got her good.
So she assaulted you?
She pushed me down the hill.
She pushed you down the hill?
Yup. Then she shouted, "Give me some pudding, Skinny." And during the fall,
Yeah.
I broke my crown.
He broke his crown. Jack, here on the Bo Show, we believe that problems can be fixed from the outside in. And so for an obese, manic, depressive spouse pusher like Jill, there can only be one answer. Makeover!
Sorry, Bo, but I don't think the best hair and makeup in the world could fix this one.
We'll take the fat from her stomach and put it in her lips, and we'll shrink her stomach down to the size of a chestnut so she won't gain an ounce.
Wait!
Yeah?
I think she looked good the way she is.
What?
Yo, Jill! I like my girls with a little extra junky junk in the binocular.
Mommy,
Katie, did you have a nice nap?
I had a dream about the Mother Goosey book.
Did you?
I think it's the best book in the whole world.
Oh, you think so?
Straight trippin'.